Oh, hello there. This is GlaciusTS from Kamidogu.com, and also you might know me from the MortalKombat.com forums. Uh, some of you might remember the rant that I did there a couple years back, in which I picked up for MK versus DC. And those of you who do remember it, you might notice I have a slightly different hairstyle and face style, and I'm wearing an actual Mortal Kombat shirt now, and not one with a crappy logo that I drew and put written down MK rulzorz in under it. I'm basically here to do a review for the a Mortal Kombat app called Kamidogu, made by the same people responsible for Kamidogu.com. Basically, I'm going to go over the 5 different tabs that's at the bottom of the app, and basically, I won't tell you how to use it, because that's already been done by the Kamidogu guys. Just basically going to go over the pros and cons. There aren't a whole lot of cons, so it's a good app. Anyway, let me get started. I don't want to take too long. This is the 5th time I've tried to do this video, and unfortunately I keep screwing up. So hopefully this time this is the one. Anyway, the first tab is the news tab. There's not a whole lot to say about news. News is news, but I can tell you that Kamidogu is it's really up to date when it comes to the news. If you're a Mortal Kombat fan, I can definitely recommend going to the Kamidogu.com, or going on, of course, the news section on this app to get everything up to date. Basically 10 out of 10 on the news section. It's everything you would expect for news. You can trust me on that. I'm trustworthy, and you can believe me because I'm trustworthy. So I'll move on to the games section. The games section, basically, it has everything there. Story, combatants. You can go from Mortal Kombat 1 up to the new Mortal Kombat, whatever that is at the time that you're watching this video. You can go there, you can read up on the story for the game that you're looking up. You can look up individual combatants and look up their moves, their special moves, fatalities. It really comes in handy. It's better than running back and forth the computer every time I want to perform a fatality and can't remember how to do it. If I'm sitting down playing MK, I don't exactly want to pause the game while I'm playing against somebody and run in the room. So, like, if I'm really doing well mid-fight, I'll just take a quick glance at the character's fatality, and then when I finish him off, down, up, down, left, whatever. Anyway, that pretty much covers that. It also has, secrets and other stuff like that, like cheats and whatever is in the Mortal Kombat game that you're playing. Definitely another 10 out of 10. The next section is the reference section. It's basically like a dictionary, the A to Z's of Mortal Kombat, everything from the armory or the acid bath up to whatever starts with Z in Mortal Kombat. You can find the developers, you can find arenas, combatants, basically everything you would want to know a definition of or read about when it comes to Mortal Kombat. That's definitely another 10 out of 10. Then there's the theater. Basically, it's full of videos of fatalities, the characters' endings, the advertisements for the games, stuff like that. And it covers Mortal Kombat 4 up till Mortal Kombat, the new one. So at the time of this review, it doesn't have anything from Mortal Kombat 1 up until Mortal Kombat Trilogy there for the videos. So for the theater section, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10 because it would definitely come in handy to be able to look up like classic Scorpion Toasty or the classic Sub-Zero Spine Rip or something like that. It'd be good to be able to look that up and be able to watch those fatalities as well, but can't dock a whole lot for that because, you know, it's got everything else there, and that makes up a small percentage of the videos that you could possibly look up for when it comes to Mortal Kombat. So yeah, that's a 9 out of 10. I'd give that. It's definitely worth looking at. And the last tab is the Twitter tab. Basically, you go there. I gotta give that a 10 out of 10. It's basically just a tab where you can go and read up on whatever the developers are saying on Twitter. So basically, it has Ed Boon, Hector, Rigo, and Kamidogu's there as well. Whenever Kamidogu makes a post. Hans, it's got Johnny Cage, the official Mortal Kombat thing. It's got pretty much everybody there that matters. Now I'm not saying you don't matter, and well, then again, I can't really say that the developers don't matter either, like the ones that aren't on here. It's basically major developers, but the other ones probably don't post a whole lot on Twitter. So that basically covers everything that's on the app. What I would have liked to see is some forum support. Now I understand Kamidogu has a great community, so forum support would have been great. But I'm not going to dock any points for that because it was I was told by Kamidogu that it was basically meant for like information. It's for information purposes. They were considering forum support, but that wasn't really the purpose of the app. So I would like to see forum support, just a hint. Forum support would be good in the future. Some other things that would definitely come in handy are things like iPhone backgrounds, put in those Mortal Kombat 1 through Mortal Kombat Trilogy fatalities. That basically covers everything. There were a couple of adventure games left out of the app, like Special Forces and Mythologies, Sub-Zero. That they were left out. Shaolin Monks was in there, but I don't really think anyone really cares that much about Special Forces or Mythologies. Mythologies had a great story, but they weren't like the big, explosive, awesome games or anything. So that pretty much covers everything that's on it. To give it a score would probably be kind of pointless, considering I haven't really given reviews before and you have nothing to base it on, but I'll give it 11 out of 10 rulzorz. There you go. So look forward to more videos from me. Hopefully the next video I have, I don't have this cold sore anymore. Don't worry, I'm not contagious. So yeah, I guess that basically covers everything. I'll be putting up more videos as more news comes up regarding Mortal Kombat. I'm not going to talk much about the Kratos or the the leak or anything yet, because that's a leak and they're both technically leaks, so wait till official announcements are made. Hope you enjoyed the review. I'll try and post up more videos from now on because, as you know, it's been a couple of years since I put up anything Mortal Kombat related. Generally speaking, most of the videos that I do regarding Mortal Kombat do pretty well. I'll do something like I used to do impression videos and stuff like that. That all did terrible. But then I post up a few pictures of characters and say, ooh, wouldn't it be great if these characters were in Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe? Lobo, basically a bunch of characters like that, and ooh, 16,000 views. And then I do something that actually requires talent and nobody watches. So I guess that tells me what I should be doing from now on. So you'll be seeing more videos from me, and I guess that pretty much wraps everything up in a neat little bow. Might have something out around Christmas time, might not. So be sure to subscribe, and that pretty much sums up everything. So have a good day.
In West Philadelphia, born and raised on the playground is where I spent most of my days. Chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool and all, shooting some b-ball outside of school with a couple of guys who were